welcome back to Jackknife TV. If you can, please go over there and smash the subscribe button and go over there and tap like. It really helps the channel out. I'm going to try to attempt to vlog this trip, and it's a really short trip. I'm just doing like a local run. We're going to do a two-stop delivery in Newark. The first delivery is going to be the wake firm up here on, I think it's Josh Ave or Josh Street or whatnot. It's not too hard to get to. Pretty much take 280 up to 95 and then get off on 9. And I forget the name of the street, but you pretty much follow it right into Newark. Bang a right and a left and you're there. So it's not too hard to get to. The second delivery I got to get to is called Valley Provisions. Now that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. If you've ever gone through Newark, you know that there's Route 27 that like runs through the city, or I don't know if it's I guess it's Route 27 runs through the city, and there's a train trestle that runs along there, and maybe about every 10th or 12th street you can fit under the train trestle, but majority of the trestles, or what they'll call the overpasses for the train, they're all around like 11, 5, 12 foot tall, 13 foot tall. There's only maybe 3 or 4 underpasses you can actually fit under with a semi truck there. It's a real pain in the ass to navigate. You know, it practically splits the city in half. And the problem is on the other side, there's a part, I think it's like Avenue C or Avenue A right there. You got a few cold storage places there. You got a few warehouses. Like I said, this place is a small little warehouse. In fact, they pretty much do like custom butchering and stuff like that. This is where I got it delivered to, and I'm basically going to have to probably jackknife this truck in the middle of the street there, and somehow, I don't know, deliver there, because the way the docks are, I literally got maybe like 50 feet, 40 feet of room to actually dock the truck, or dock the trailer, I should say, and then the rest will just be hanging out in the street. So I'm gonna have to go in on a 90. Maybe what I'll do is I'll unhook from the trailer. I actually threw this up on my community post just for ideas. You know, what I could do so I'm not like blocking the whole street, because it is Newark. And you know, the couple of people said that, you know, disconnect from the trailer, so that might be what I might end up doing. I'll probably 90 in and disconnect from the trailer and pull off on the side with my 4-ways on. But yeah, you know, sometimes when you deliver to these older cities on the East Coast, the docking situation is, you know, it's stupidic. It's made for the smaller, you know, 70s or 80 eras trucks that were only maybe at most 50 feet long, 40 feet long, including the tractor. A lot of them were, you know, back then you had a lot of cab overs. So now I got this giant, 72-inch sleeper and a 53-foot trailer. I'm going to try to dock here. And it's not exactly like the street's going to be empty, you know. It's probably going to get busy over there by the time I get over there. They want me to deliver at 7. I'm going to be there at 6 and hope they can just back me in, and, you know, I get in and out of there real quick. So we're going to just drive down 280 here, and I guess I'll show you a little bit of where I'm going and stuff and what I'm doing. So here we are. We're basically on 280 in the heart of Newark here, and it's basically Friday night. And I don't know, I've already seen some really stupid driving going on. So of course, let's see, it's about 11 o'clock. I mean, this ain't really the time for most bars to let out, but I'm sure some of these people have been drinking already. And I don't know what this pickup truck is doing next to me. I don't know if this lane ends or not. All right, no, it doesn't. But like I said, I've seen some freaking really nut job driving here lately. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make it through here without getting in an accident, for the most part. All right, so we're gonna get on the Jersey Turnpike right now for, I don't know, about a mile, and then we're gonna hop right back off. It's the easiest way to get here. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, then what the hell are you taking the Jersey Turnpike for if you only got to go a mile? I tell you what, in the Northeast, sometimes it just makes more sense to get on the Turnpike for a little bit, no matter what it costs, because you will go absolutely nuts if you don't know what you're doing like that. You got to watch what you're doing, because you'll end up on the long ramp in like a split second. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on here. We're going to get on 95 South, and we're going to go down about a mile here, and then we're going to get right back off. So that's all I needed to do, is get off on the Lincoln Tunnel. Let's see here. Oh, I got a shitload of traffic coming at me. All right, he got over, and there we go. All right, I'll catch you guys back when I'm getting off over here. So I figured we'll let you guys see the Newark skyline for a little bit. Right on the left side, though, is New York. I would show you that, but most likely all you guys would see is an A-pillar of the windshield. So looks nice at night. You definitely don't want to be down there in the middle of the day. Or you probably don't want to be down there in the middle of the night, to be honest with you. All right, that's enough of sightseeing for you guys. All right, I'm going to attempt to get off here. I don't know what was going on here. Semi-truck was trying to crash into the road workers there, I guess. We're going to come around here. And you gotta stay on your toes too out here. Like I said, it's real hard. Well, I mean, not real hard, but it's real easy. Even like paying attention to the GPS and everything, and even if you've been here before, especially if you're coming from a different direction or whatever, it's real easy to mix up your ramps and end up getting off on the wrong off ramp, or getting on the wrong on ramp, or vice versa. Now I know when I come through the toll booth here, I gotta stick to my left and just hope and pray. All right, he's gonna go over there. Sometimes you'll get cars that'll come around you, and then they'll come up and they'll be like, oh man, that booth next to him's closed, and they'll just pull in front of you and start slamming the brakes on, going through the booth. All right, good. And I gotta get going straight, which is exactly where I want to be right now. It's always fun when you get off on the ramp, especially here with the New Jersey toll booths and stuff, and you're all the way on the wrong side, and you got to somehow get over during rush hour, make it through like 10 lanes of traffic coming out of the toll booth. Slow it down here, because a lot of these ramps are just yeah, they don't care about your load shifting, they don't care about your truck. You got to take your time. Same like the nice big round ramps that you get like in the Midwest and stuff. All right, so now we stick to the right here on Raymond Boulevard. It's going to get really dark and dingy here. It'll look like we're going to get shot after. There's giant potholes right here too. And then a nice thing about the Northeast is you come up on like here, like another train trestle, and it won't say anything about how tall it is, but it's tall enough. Just doesn't look like it when you're going around the bend here. All right. Try to stay out of all the potholes too, to the right here. I tell you what, it's so much better getting delivery hours down like in Newark and stuff here, and in like New York City in the late night, really early morning. I know it kind of sucks, but it's so much worth it. Like during the daytime, this place is a madhouse. All right, we're gonna make a right here at this 66, and I'm gonna take up both lanes because I know it's tight. And there's also a red light camera on this light, so we want to make sure we catch it. All right, there's the green light, and we got to go in the other lane anyway. Now, usually on a weeknight, this place is full of trucks. Like, you can't find anywhere to park, which it looks like it is right now. I really just need one of these guys to move so I can park and walk down to the guard shack. If not, I gotta go all the hell way around. All right, good, this guy's moving right here. So we're gonna park right where he was at. Sometimes you can get lucky down in here on a even on a weeknight or a weekend night, and you can find somewhere to park, and as long as you follow the no parking signs and aren't parked in front of anybody's garage during the daytime when they open up, usually you can park down here without getting a ticket or anything. So yeah, I forgot, you're connected to my seatbelt, so. All right, so he's gonna have a hell of a time right there. Let's get out. Check everything. I'll lock up the door because I don't need anything stolen. Gonna take a picture of the plate, which you ain't gonna see. Walk around and get the trailer plate. This poor bastard. Did he finally get through? Yeah, he finally got through. I don't know why the guy parked right on the corner there. All right, we're gonna walk down the sidewalk. Hopefully none of these people have to leave. They're not gonna be very happy. Oh, man. Yeah, so this wake firm here, you can't park inside. You gotta basically, if you look down the street here, it's gonna be just full of trucks. Which, a lot of these trucks probably, at least the ones on this street here, are probably guys that live here in Newark and have their trucks parked. This is very unusual for a Friday night. Usually it's pretty empty here, so sometimes I've had to come all the way around here and park all the way at the end of the street over there and walk my ass all the way up here. It's not fun when it's raining, I'll tell you that. All right, I don't know if you guys heard me walking back. I don't know, I'll have to check it when I go to edit this. But I ended up going in there and filling out all my paperwork for the guard shack. They want your driver's license, they want the plate for the tractor, plate for the trailer, and everything. And then they send you over to the office, and usually what happens is the office ends up keeping my BOL and everything. And then they end up calling me here in about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Now, I'm guessing it's really busy because usually on a Friday night that I've been here, because sometimes I try to run an extra load for the week. Usually when I'm here on a Friday night or a Saturday night or something, it's not really this busy. But it's pretty busy tonight here. So my appointment ain't until 1 a.m. and it's 11 something now, 11:18. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be sitting around here for a while, which sucks. Usually they're pretty quick in getting me in and out of here. I very rarely have I sat here longer than maybe 3-4 hours ish, especially since I only have a partial load, and I only really technically have to go maybe 4 miles down the, well, 4 miles. I gotta get back on the turnpike and get off on Route 27 here, and basically I'll be at my second stop, which, like I said, I want to be there real early. Hopefully what's going to happen, or not going to happen I should say, is I don't get my way back into this area, which is kind of semi-industrial, semi-residential. It was never really made, put it this way, it was never really made for 53-foot trucks. And I'll get my way back into this old part of the city. And what I'm hoping is, since it's technically a weekend, I'm hoping, you know, there aren't cars parked where they shouldn't be, or tractor trailers, trucks parked where they shouldn't be. And yeah, I'm gonna have a hell of a time, because like I said, the city right there is split in two. There's train trestles, and there's a lot of low underpasses there, and I just don't feel like getting stuck over in that corner and not being able to go anywhere, because all you have to do is take the wrong turn and you're stuck. You're halfway in the turn, you got to try to back out, there's cars behind you and shit. And I just don't I don't feel like putting up with it, not for what I'm getting paid, because they're gonna pay me to come out here, and then I have a third stop which is in the Bronx, but they're not gonna, I guess it ain't getting delivered till Monday, so they're not gonna have me deliver it. So they're paying me to take this load instead of take it, I would imagine, take it to Pottsville, which is closer in my opinion. They're gonna pay me to take this load all the way to New Holland, which is basically Lancaster. So I don't know, I don't get their logic, but hey, I get paid more, so it also counts as a third. It also counts as a third stop, so I'll get $65 for that. Like I said, I don't know their logic, but all I care is it's money to me. So we're gonna hang out here. I don't really have much to talk about. Like I said, I haven't really vlogged here in a while, and to be honest, I mean, I'm in a lot better mood than if you watch some of my other videos. I'm actually making a decent amount of money, but I'm having to work for it. All right, I'm having to put in some really odd hours. I'm having to do weird things, like I wouldn't say weird, but I'm gonna, like, all right, here's an example. Like, let's say not necessarily this receiver, but let's say another receiver. Let's say I get there and I spend 4 hours in the door. All right. Well, what I would probably do is I would be like, all right, well, can I ELD crawl out of the door and park somewhere on the property? Can I park in the street across from the property somewhere and ELD crawl there? And I've been doing that and taking my 8-2 split. I've been doing things like that to continuously try to keep myself moving, because that's the only way I've been able to get loads here lately, because they're so far. I don't know if they're using a computer program or some kind of dispatch program, but they're so far and few in between, or they're so spread apart, that if you're not like available all the time to be redispatched here lately, you end up spending like a 24-hour period of not having a load. So you, instead of running like 5 or 6 loads for the week, you end up running 3 or 4. And I've just been tired, because trying to work out a schedule like that, it's a little bit aggravating. All right. And I basically been at the whim of, I don't know, however these loads have been dispatched here lately. So that's why I haven't really been putting out a lot of content. And even this, I'm not going to try to go real crazy into it. Usually I try to do angles. I even have suction cups to put not GoPros, but DJI action cameras out on the truck and stuff. Like, I just don't simply have the time to do that anymore. It's I got to make myself available. I got to be sleeping when I should be sleeping. And it's just, I don't know, it's just not fun. That's why I don't even edit, like, really. I have CapCut for editing. I don't even pull the laptop out now. I feel like I practically bought that for no reason. I mean, depending on how things go here, I have dreams, I guess you want to say, or at least places I want to be. But that all comes back to, like I said before, like I've had drivers before, before the pandemic and stuff, and I'm still holding on to doing that because I felt that, even though I took a lot of risk and stuff, I was making money. I was probably going to be able to grow, and it just, something like that, it just came out of nowhere. And it's hard to, I know I'm getting off topic here. This is supposed to be me vlogging, but it's hard to plan, like, let alone planning a business. It's like hard to plan what kind of future you're going to see for your children now, what kind of future you're going to see for yourself. Things are changing so quick, and they're like, it's so off the wall crazy. Things that you never would have thought possible or that would have happened are happening. It's almost like you can't call it right now. I want to make sure I'm not blocking nobody. I saw a car turn down there. But all right, so I'm gonna go hang out here in the sleeper. I can't really take a nap because, like I said, they'll probably call me in about, I'm hoping, like 30 minutes to an hour. And yeah, I gotta make sure if anybody gets pissed off, I'm in their way, that they can park at their house here or their apartment or whatever this is. So let's see where this goes. I'll quit rambling on here. So it's I think it's about 3:30 right now. I finally got a door. For some reason, they called everyone in at once. They've never done that here before. But I got my comm check, I paid my lumper, and I don't know, hopefully I'll be out of here in a little bit. Maybe about another 30 minutes to maybe an hour. I don't have much. It's a partial load. I got a 3-stop load, so we'll see. So hope all goes well. All right, we got our paperwork. Like I said, it was probably only take 30 minutes. Paid our $50 lumper. And let's make sure this paperwork is nice and clean. And they got all they wanted. Yeah, clean bill. Let me go put their freaking light hand back on and get out. All right, we are gonna get the hell out of here. It's 4 o'clock. I got like maybe a 20-minute drive, if that, to my next stop, which they probably aren't going to be there until about 6, and that's the Valley Provisions. Turn this on. Why the bobtail's sitting right there? Sure won't help me out. Or not the bobtail, the yard jockey. Get out, close the doors. Let me do the recording of the new seal for the next stop, and yeah, we'll see if we can't get on down the road. All right, so when you get a multi-stop load like this, make sure they don't take your other pallets off. All right, get in the trailer, check. If it's a good shipper, they actually put, like, some kind of bright orange or yellow tag in there, or I don't know what you want to call it, labeling. There we go. Just so the other stops don't take the load, the wrong load or whatnot. And stupid wires in the way. And just, if you can, count the pallets, make sure they're there. All right, it's just something to get in a good habit about, because I've had them unload the whole truck before and everything. So hopefully they don't give me a hard time for closing the door, but I don't care. I had the seal ready, and I had a bunch of people on my way. Yeah. Back open? No, it's a second stop I got. It's already, right, yeah. So
there's no seal on it, right?
Yeah, it's sealed up and everything.
Sealed up?
Yeah.
Right, hold on, give me 1 second. And you don't want to open the seal, right?
No, I only got 3 seals for the load, so there's 3 stops. Yeah. Like what am I didn't even go anywhere. I was like, what the hell am I gonna steal? I think they pulled off 4 pallets, maybe 5 pallets. All right, well we're gonna get the hell out of here. Hopefully this doesn't turn into an ordeal, but I wanted to get the seal on and I wanted to get the hell out of here because I had guys that wanted to pull out. So here, and we are going to devise a plan to make sure I get over here to where I got to be without getting screwed or screwing anything up. So actually I'm going to pull right around this guy here. I just pulled up Google Maps, looked over my route, did Street View. I got my Garmin set up. The only thing I got to worry about is, since it's the weekend, like I said, other tractor trailer trucks parked, you know, on the shoulder here, similar to what's going on out here, and you know, cars that are parked, you know, in front of their houses or whatnot. Because, like I said, it's an old city, it's Newark, and where I'm going wasn't really, you know, it wasn't really designed for bigger trucks. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. So that's the Northeast for you.
In 1/2 mile,
all right,
turn left on Ferry Street.
It's gonna get really bumpy here. It's funny, the other street over, you got tons of guys parked there, tons. And then this street, there's like nobody even on it. I couldn't even, even if I wanted to, the other street I wouldn't have been able to turn down. And that's the one that, well, I guess because it pretty much intersects there with the
turn left on
the warehouse I was just at. So I guess everybody parks there because they don't want to walk. Look at these potholes. Jeez, oh man. This plastic truck cannot take this. They're like craters. They're not potholes, they're craters. All right, you turning in there? Good. Man, I'm trying to miss these damn holes, but all right, after this one, I can go over to the side. We're gonna go back here on the Jersey Turnpike. I almost forgot, if I zoom out here with the camera, I don't think the stability works on the camera. So all that video I just took back there driving around was probably shaky, but hey, you know, you live and you learn. Oh man, all right, now let's see.
To I-95 South, then keep left.
None of that says I-95 South. All right, well, we're gonna keep left anyway.
Keep left to I-95 South.
All right, let's not screw this up. All right, well, there's north, so I want south. If you're new, geez, oh man. If you're new, like you just got your CDL maybe a couple months ago and you're driving around with a mega fleet or whatnot, and just so happens you know, end up having to be dispatched to the Northeast, this time of night or whatnot, you know, really late at night or early in the morning. Well, it's really early in the morning, especially on the weekend or something. This is the time you want to, you know, experiment, I guess, with driving around the Northeast and stuff. As you know, during the day, I know it's harder to see at night. I know that, but during the day, with all the extra traffic and cars and the craziness, it's you know, it's really nice and relaxing just to be out here, pretty much by yourself.
The 2 right lanes, then take the exit to I-78 West.
You know, in my opinion, like I said, this is probably the best the best time to be out here. Actually, is this lane end, or does it go all the way to 78 here? Okay, it does land. Oh, maybe not. All right, well, we're gonna get back over here then. And a nice thing too is, like, right now, there's nobody really around me. So I mean, if you if you have to get used to these ramps, as you can see, they're just spaghetti monsters everywhere. You can get used to them. You know, you have the time to react. You don't have no one around you to run into. Because I tell you what, the first couple times I started coming to New York City years ago, like we're talking about 2013, 2014, you know, I was like, screw this, because I came during the daytime, all right? I was down in the Bronx and stuff during the day, delivering spread axle, flatbed stuff. And the few times at night that I ended up going, it helped me calm my nerves down. You know, there was less traffic. I was able to slow down, make calculated decisions. You know, other than that, or just, you know, don't ever come here. That's what a lot of guys do too. Don't ever run into Northeast, which I, you know, I kind of have to, because I'm only about 2 hours away from all this nonsense. So it is what it is.
In 1/4 mile, keep right to I-78 West, then keep left.
All right, so we're gonna want to stay to our right here because we're gonna get off. Let the truck do the work, or the engine brake, I should say.
Keep right to I-78 West, then keep left. Keep right toward Route 21 North.
It's 21 north. Here I'm calling it 27 and it's 21.
Take the exit on the right. Turn left at the traffic light.
All right, well, I'm actually coming in here now a totally different way because I took 1 and 9. And not the not 21. See, this is when you can get yourself in big trouble.
Turn left on
and you know, when you get into like the spaghetti web of off ramps and on ramps and stuff, you can you know, you can, like, since I'm in Newark and I said, you know, there's a bunch of low train trestles around and everything. You can, you know, in a matter of minutes, you can be sitting at one of those, what, 12-foot tall, okay, I'm getting over here. This road is ridiculous. One of those 12-foot tall or 13-1 train trestles, you know, underpasses. And, you know, you're SLL. You can't back up. You can't go down. You can't turn down streets. Well, right now, I could back up, I mean, if I had to. But if you, like I said, if you're new and you just had your CDL for a while, you know, you're not going to back up, you know, a couple blocks in Newark. You know, you're going to need some help, especially, like I said, if it's during daytime with traffic and everything. It's going to be practically impossible. Actually, you know what? This way it took. Well, this way I ended up going, I should say. This is actually a pretty easy way. We're going to go down through here. I'm going to be very selective on what street I end up taking here. Oh man, there must be a bakery around here, man. That freaking smells awesome. Now I got my my Garmin on, and so far this Garmin being updated and everything, this Garmin hasn't steered me wrong. and you know, using Google Maps and Google Street View. Like I said, the problem though is I don't know if I get on one of these streets if there's going to be cars parked there, or semi trucks or something for the weekend. But so far, to be honest with you, actually looking over here to my left, it looks like most of these streets are pretty barren. I also, beyond that, I also have my tandem slid up pretty far to try to make these sharper turns. You know, you don't want your tandems all the way in the back of the trailer because you don't want the trailer trailing when you make these turns. You want it to get over as far as you can. You know, try to look for these truck root sounds. They'll definitely help you out. Now, sometimes they're missing or they disappear and shit, but you know, if all else fails, you know, try to look for the truck root signs and the truck do not enter signs too. Make sure you keep an eye on them. I know this is kind of repetitive for most guys that probably watch my channel. Most of you guys are probably have a little bit of you know, not a little bit, but a couple years under your belt. But I figured, you know, I might got some younger / newer drivers or truckers in here, and I don't know, it's nice to help them out, I guess, once in a while and give them a few, you know, tips and pointers. So, see this this underpass here? It is 12'4". All right. Most guys right now would be freaking out, wondering what they're doing. See, I don't see no truck signs, no truck enter signs. So, but see, this technically looks like a residential street, don't it? But just beyond this,
the street, turn left.
am I going to miss that guy there? Yes, I am. But just beyond this is all these warehouses and everything. So it's you know, it's a crapshoot, to be honest with you. I probably see, if I didn't move my tandems up there, I would have probably pulled the front off that, I don't know, what was that, a E320 Mercedes or something like that. He could have been parked a little bit back farther from that stop sign, put it that way. I definitely would not want to be doing this during a weekday at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. See this street right here, the sign right to my right says 13.6. You can, this pretty much, what is this street? Murray Street. That's pretty much a safe street to go down through here for a truck. It's probably, if you're coming off into 21 there from 76 or 78, shoot, 78. Man, I need a nap. That's the best way in here, besides what I'm doing. But then again, like I said, what I'm doing here, it might not work in my favor, because like I said, if there's people parked in certain spots, I'm not going to be able to make turns here. Like, and I don't know. I might end up having to back up. All right, so you see here, that guy on the corner there, I'm not going to be able to make this turn here, not at all. So I'm going to have to back up down the street. And yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's put the window down so I can hear me crunching over stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm probably, well, I don't know. I'm going to probably back up to Mayberry and go from there. All these streets in here, and this guy's just going to keep coming, is what he's going to do.
Turn right on Avenue B. Oh, I don't know if he stopped or not.
See, all these streets in here are pretty much packed right now with cars. Even this is going to be tight. This is going to be tight because
take the first right.
there's a hole right here. No, I can't. I'm stuck in here now. Yep, and this is exactly what I thought was going to happen too when I got in here. All right, so what we're going to end up having to do is I'm going to have to make a right here if I can even make a right. No, I'm not going to be able to make a right either. Let me let this guy out of the way here because he's waiting patiently here for me.
Turn right on Avenue B. Turn left on...
Well, I mean, I can't go over any farther, so either you're going to go straight around me or you're going to make the left or right. So either put your turn signal on or... All right. That's all I wanted to know, where you were going. Well, luckily this isn't my first rodeo. I've pretty much done this, I don't know, like a half dozen times in Philadelphia before. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to swing this. The only thing I gotta want to watch out for is my tail swing on the trailer. No, there's no freaking way I'm gonna make it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna back out the whole way from where we came from. Because I'm not risking my tail swing there on that yellow AMG. No, that's not an AMG. Okay, no, that yellow BMW M3, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Man, this is a little embarrassing, just a tad bit, but like I said, I didn't know. I knew, well, I mean, I probably knew. It's a weekend. People are parked. I'm gonna have people coming now because it's starting to get morning time here. I was kind of hoping that was a cop, but it wasn't. All right, this is where I'm gonna get out and take a look. Well, this is always nice backing over a pretty decent major road here with, you know, a bridge on the other side and a blind turn. Because anything that happens right now is 100% my fault. Oh, almost. All right, we're gonna basically go back the other way. This is the same street I came down here, folks. Same street.
Turn left on Mulberry Street.
All right, at this point, I could always come all the way around and come back down Mulberry Street or whatever is, or Henry. I don't remember what it was. I'm so irritated right now.
First right.
And this is now where your Garmin is pretty much useless. In fact, your Google Maps, all that stuff is pretty much useless as of right now, because you know, any of these streets I could go down and I might not be able to make the right turn or left turn or whatever turn. And none of these streets are straight either. I'm looking at them right now on the GPS. None of these streets have a nice, smooth, straight turn to them. Yeah, I would never been able to make the right on that street either.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Freaking irritated. All right, you know what? We're gonna bang a right here, and I'm gonna hope it don't screw me.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the first left.
And I tell you what, I am doing some stupid stuff right now. All right, well, worst comes to worst, I can always back all the way out this street here. It's no biggie. There's no cars on it.
Turn left on Pacific Street, then take the first right.
What I'm trying to do is get to like Avenue C, I think it is, over here. The problem, like I said though, is all the streets are bendy, turny streets. And see, now we got trucks parked on the street here, this one. All right, now this looks all right.
Turn right on Parkhurst Street, then take the first left.
See, like I said, none of these streets like line up. They're none of them in a straight line. You gotta go in and out, in and out. All right. All right, looks like we're getting somewhere.
Turn left on Avenue C.
Like I say, now all that matters now is as long as there ain't no cars parked here on the right. What a pain in the butt that was. You would never known what streets to go down unless you, you know, unless you've been through here before, really.
In 1/4 mile, turn
Because
right
to be
on
honest,
Street,
the Rand McNally Atlas I got, it just basically, you know, it gave the general truck route, which was the one truck route there where I said the 13.6 bridge was, and the road I just came down. Other than that, once it was over here, it just gave these streets and, you know, names and stuff. You know, that ain't gonna help you when you end up like encountering what I encountered. I just figured I would take the most direct, straight line that had the largest streets. And yeah, that didn't work out for me.
Turn right on Miller Street, then turn right.
All right, there's a car parked right there, but this guy's wide open over here. Yeah, I see your car's for sale. I don't want to destroy it either. Like, come on, you got this whole street here. You couldn't move the cars up just a tad bit.
Turn left at the stop sign.
You know, maybe he figures instead of selling it, he'll just have it crushed by a truck. All right, and right where that box truck is sticking out at is where I gotta be. Oh, well, no, actually, no, right here's where I gotta be.
Newark, New Jersey, 07114.
And that pickup truck across the street is actually gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, but that was fun and slightly embarrassing, but you know what? that's just something you end up having to do. You just stay calm and you back your way out of the situation. You don't freak out. You don't get mad at the cars pulling up behind you. You just let them the hell out of the way, you know, go by. And if you can find somebody that'll actually want to help you and not just film you crash into stuff, that's the best thing to do too. I think that one guy, I don't know, there was one guy that walked up. I don't know if he was homeless or not, but I think he kind of went out to the street behind me to kind of like, you know, watch and make sure I didn't like T-bone anybody backing up there in that last street, because it was like a main street and people were flying right through there. So I'm tired. That last part, you know what? You know when you get like irritate, you start getting that like hot feeling in your face, and you're like, this is like I'm angry. That's what I got right now. So I'm gonna go take a 2-hour nap before these guys show up. This pickup truck was here already, but that what the heck is that? I don't even know what the heck that is right now. I think it's a Jeep, or it's a Nissan Pathfinder or something. Pulled up, and what's this guy doing? I don't know, but pulled up, and basically you're gonna make, it's gonna make it like, I don't know, practically impossible now to jackknife it in here. The freaking trailer is gonna be like, I don't even know. Well, we got people here moving cones, so I guess they're showing up. Where do you want it? No.
Story open. We're the front.
Right there.
The parking the cars over there.
Where you want it?
We're the front.
All right, the front. But you want me to what? You want me to jackknife it into the door right there, right?
No, it's 6-story.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Huh?
We put in the back the 6-story. This one. The big door.
The big one. All right. Okay. All right.
6-story.
So right in the middle.
Okay?
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna try this right now. So, yep. Well, we're just gonna block the freaking street. That's what we're gonna do. Tough beans, because even if I disconnect with the there's a car and a dumpster sitting right over here. There ain't nobody gonna get around here anyway. So I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like I don't know. The cats were under the truck, but it looks like they're fascinated by the truck. It's turned into cat utopia over here. So now I'm basically here in the middle of the freaking road. Even if I pulled up and jackknifed this truck even more and got this almost a 90-degree angle, there's still a car sitting there parked up against these dumpsters here. So maybe a Mini could get around me, almost scraping the dumpster in the freaking front of the other car here. So I don't know. and they're just standing around drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes right now. So I guess it don't matter if I'm sitting here in the middle of the street. So yeah, it is what it is. So I guess I'm just waiting for the guy to come over here and take my paperwork and start loading the truck. You know, even though the freaking doors are wide open, you know, all this, what is in here? Pork, I guess pork, spare ribs, and I don't even know what that is. Picnic, or it's abbreviation for picnic cushion meat, whatever the heck that is. Well, it's just sitting there wide open. I don't know. I don't know why he even had me back up if they're not going to unload me right now ASAP. Like, if this was Philly right now, even at like, what, 6:30 in the morning just about, people would be freaking having a conniption fit. Instead, I just got I don't know, this weird cat posse that's appearing over here. I don't know if they're trying to get warm under the truck or something, but there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 cats now sitting over here, just staring at the truck, staring at me. So now it's coming right up over here. The black one is. What are you doing? Don't get under the truck. I swear to gosh. You know what I'm worried about is I'm climbing under the truck and laying between the fan and the radiator here is what I'm worried about. I do not need, they're all coming over the truck now. That's what they're probably going to do. I'm going to have to, before I pull out of here, I'm going to have to open the hood up, make sure there ain't no cats sitting in the fan shroud. As I really don't need the fan coming apart and pieces of cat everywhere. You know, I'm just like, blah, all right? After backing up a quarter mile there, dealing with these guys, the manager ended up coming out and was like, yo, how about we get the guy the hell out of here, all right? You know, he's blocking the street. So they unloaded me in probably, I don't know, after sitting there for about 30 minutes, they unloaded me in probably about 15, 20 minutes. So full time with me sitting there in the street was just about 45 minutes total. Right now I'm just, I don't know, writing my seal number down here because I just put a new seal on there and everything. And I'm going to check Google and Google Maps and Google Street View and figure out how to get out of here, because I'm hoping I'm not having the same problem I just had, you know, where, you know, there's just going to be cars parked on the corner, you know, and I know, definitely pretty sure I can't go underneath the train trestle here, underneath the underpass. I think I'd have a convertible T680 after that, or at least a convertible trailer. But yeah, I'm just pooped out for the night. I had enough excitement. And like I said, I hate these shifts. I hate like starting my day at like, I don't know. Technically it started earlier because, you know, family came home. I saw the family and stuff and everything. So, it's just, you know, it is what it is when you're home. So, it would have been nice. It would have been nice if I could have got a hold of dispatch, because I asked them about 2 or 3 times, what's the ET on this relay? Because this was a relay load. Nobody ever got back to me. So I was like, well, you know, around like 8 o'clock, I got to be there to be like at least 2 hours early to my first stop. And come to find out, that load was there at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock yesterday at night, like 10:30 or 10:50 or something, it showed up. You know, so technically I could have tried doing this load during the day, this run, but I don't think that would have worked out. But I don't know. I'm blabbering about nothing because I got nothing to really blabber about. All right, so I'm still having fun here. In fact, I came really close to clipping this one car. In fact, that's gonna be my thumbnail. I thought I was done and over, but you know what? Maybe I can't end the video where I was gonna end it. So we're just trying to get out of here right now. This is freaking ridiculous. All right, so here's all this other frozen warehouses and frozen warehousing and stuff that I've been to over here. But it sucks. It sucks getting over here. I tell you what. Alright, so I think this is Avenue C over here in the corner.
Take the next left onto Avenue C, then turn left onto Emmett Street.
So this is the street that I've come up, or come down before, I should say. It's Avenue C. Whenever I've delivered over here, well, picked up, delivered. We're gonna get rid of Google because Google ain't doing anything for me right now.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Parkhurst Street.
Or maybe we're not gonna get rid of Google.
Turn right onto Parkhurst Street.
Alright. So I make a right down here. And I'm going to make a left. Down at the end of the street here. Alright, I am out of here. Thank goodness. This would have been a total nightmare during a weekday. There would have been trucks down here delivering, people double parked, triple parked. It was bad enough as it is. Alright, now I'm going to try to end this video. Figure out a way to end this video. Is this where I turned on at? I don't remember. I don't remember the street I turned at. I think it was this last street right here is where I turned on at. Alright, yeah, so now I'm going to end the video with something. Talking about how crappy my day is or something. Because, yeah, I'm just, I don't even have words to explain, like, the stupidity I just felt like I went through to deliver, what? I think I delivered 6 pallets of them. Is that what I delivered? Yeah, 6 pallets. Like, why am I even over here? The last stop, or the first stop I just did, I delivered, I think, like, I delivered 5 pallets. So you're telling me 11 pallets couldn't go on a straight truck and deliver over here? Like, that's freaking ridiculous. This should have been, like, sorted out and taken apart there in Pottsville and put on box trucks, or at least like a... What, do you not see what, like, this guy here in the freaking taxi cab or service? Like, you see that I'm way over on the side of the road here, and you're still gonna come the... You know, I hope my freaking trailer swing rips your side of your car apart. Asshole. You know, I don't even care about cursing right now. I'll just bleep it out. Alright. Now I'm out of here. Alright. I'll find some way to end this video because I'm just, you know, I'm aggravated. It's the morning time. I'm on, like, a really shitty sleep schedule right now because, you know, the reefer life. And, yeah. So I'm going to end the video like this. I got to New Orleans, dropped the trailer, and technically I'm about 90 miles or 80 miles or so from where I live, and I ended up pulling over here in New Holland and going to sleep. To be honest with you, I was tired, and it's Saturday. You know, I'm missing out on family time because well, I was just, to be honest, too tired to drive home. You know. I barely got any real naps in between, well, the receivers there yesterday because, well, the one receiver, they had me sitting for about 2 hours out in the street, maybe a little bit longer, and where I was parked at, the only place I could park at, really, I was blocking entrance to an apartment or whatnot, or I don't know. It's just the way the cars park. They park on an angle. I guess they go up over the little curb there and park. So I didn't want to, like, fall asleep and then end up you know, with tickets or anything. It's, you know, you never know when you're in the cities like that if anybody can come out and take a picture of your plate or boot you or anything like that. You know, it could be turned into a very lucrative business for them. Put it that way around there. But so I didn't really get any sleep there, and then I was probably in the dock after they called us all in. That was a shit show there. I was probably in the dock for maybe an hour and a half, if that. So by that time, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I had to drive over to my second stop, which was Valley Provisions over there in Newark too. And that, as you can see in the video, that turned into a fiasco too. That was just basically, I don't know, I just never been over there for shit planning. There's no way I would have knew that, cars would have been parked where they were and things like that. I just chose to take the most direct street that didn't involve a I don't know, a lot of like spaghetti. I didn't want to spaghetti around the entire neighborhood. The way I see it, the more turns you do and everything, the more chances you have of hitting something or being stuck somewhere. So, like I said, I kind of just planned it out for the most direct route, and that kind of screwed me in the end. And like I said, I'm just trying to go over to what transpired last night. And how I ended up here, because I'm just too tired. This is what happens sometimes in reefer. I basically had at least like 2 hours to get home, maybe. I was just too tired though, and I set the alarm clock for like a 2-hour nap. I think I could have fit that in with the split, but I ended up, I guess I slept through the alarm or whatnot. I don't know. And it's 6 hours later. 6 hours later, I'm still here in New Holland. At this point, I'm just gonna finish out the sleeper split. I think to 8 hours, and then I'll end up going home. And I messaged dispatch twice. Well, even before I got here, I messaged dispatch. Do I have a new dispatch or whatnot? They're like, oh, they're Tyson's sending them over, and afterwards, I even, before I went to bed, I sent them another message, and still nothing. So, in fact, I haven't even got an answer back the last two times I sent them a message back. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm going to end up taking my 34-hour, probably when I get done my shift here, I'm going to go home. And it kind of sucks, because usually if you don't start the week out here lately on a Sunday night, you're kind of behind the 8 ball. All the decent loads and the way they set up the week for most guys has already been dispatched out. So I don't know. That's gonna be a little annoying. But like I said, this is how I've had to run lately, to basically make a decent amount for my settlement. Do I like it? No. Do I want to continue this? No. I'm basically running myself dry. Like I said, I don't know if I edited it out or not earlier in the video. I've been having to basically do ELD crawls and things, doing 8-2 splits all the time to keep me moving. And it's a pain in the ass. It's very stressful, I guess you could say. It puts tired all the time. And you're just behind the 8 ball. I won't even say tired. You're just behind the 8 ball all the time, and it's just constantly keeping the truck moving. So, but anywho, if you like this video, I know it's not super good. I'm just editing on my phone right now, to be honest with you, just to just to try to get this out here real quick. Please smash the subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll catch you later. Jackknife out.